afufro enye binye
Endi samayiko echemu se boss gate scandal no ho behia se nimani wia aban betu ho adamo
NPP amanyoko si wo mani a ete ye no mani da ho nti eboa ye papa wa bato ho enintro no
na suku mofra mokoye asobrache wabra na wo mocho eye nsohwe ne krata efigi so no ede abana sembe ne wo mu
enuro bia no ode wo Lebanon ya eja tomu ma ekum nipa ase japade bebre no wo se adwumako bia wo Mozambique memu won na eye won dia
yeto ase ye ni eche Tanzania so aban no eche se de bonyuma hudo ni mu no bibiara a obeya de bia wo TV ni radio so no e wo se aban hwemu de se fi ko fama so nko ade
wei ene nsembi ni aka bo manwuwe ya ye de ebremu na ye ne amahwe ye ya Adwoa Yeboah Agyei na
Kwabena Antwi Boasiako
afi kasebon mu nsem ankasa enie obampani nana adodankwa akufu adodi nsem bi atodwa na de woka nyina ne se akanse bi a wahyehya afi bia wo yinipa miensa na wo mo akeka wo nsase bia wo ankasa nwuma na aban mo dwetie kakra de tire adwuma mu no enipa mo di nkunim afi wadie mu no wose wosre wo mo ntrete adwuma mu kase ema foforo nso enya binye.
Apart from being Ghanaian entrepreneurs, there's a huge world out there which you have also to do your best to conquer. So you should see yourself both as Ghanaian entrepreneurs and as global entrepreneurs. People are going to change the circumstances in which we all live. And for that to happen, innovation, new ideas, that's the key. And that's why you have been selected as the presidential pitch winners, that you have new ideas. And the whole principle should be innovation, innovation, innovation. We're all witnesses to how the COVID has impacted negatively on businesses, on economies, not just on our continent, not just in our country or continent, but across the entire globe. But at some stage or another, we're going to have to come out of it. And when we come out of it, it's going to be the stage for you. It is the quality of the ideas and your drive, your dynamism, that is going to determine the world after COVID. And it has to be strong because there's going to be a lot to do. The COVID pandemic has demonstrated that when you are over-reliant on global supply chains, when something like that happens, you are truly exposed. When China closed down, markets across Ghana all folded up. Within days of our women no longer being able to go to China to bring things to the market here, Mokola, Sraha, all the markets that we know across the country, almost overnight also collapsed. We can't afford to have that happen again. We have now to do things for ourselves. And therefore, you who are driving new ideas become that much more important and significant for us. My function, the function of government, is to try to create the circumstances and the condition that will give you the best possible opportunity. Maintain stability in our macroeconomy and give you the best possible conditions to be able to operate and succeed. You're going to be asked to scale up your businesses, increase and expand the work that you're doing. That's the way you're going to make an impact. But I was impressed by what I saw and heard the last time we all met, and I'm happy that it has resulted in today. I want to congratulate each one of you.
Yet was needed any Eddie Ache a young Rashibi German Donkuma, one more hour Rashibi Jaffe, Eddie Atuja, or Massimina, and Mrs. Kakrabia who do a good year a woman munum, on Bestre a buying Bank of Ghana say, who couldn't have won 1 year said a bear or more for a betiasi papa.
And we are demanding greater accountability and transparency from the governor and the Bank of Ghana as a regulator of the financial sector. The question is whether the inventory of the collapsed micro institutions was transmitted to the Bank of Ghana. If so, where has the Bank of Ghana published the inventory report as required by Act 930, Section 130. We cannot run this country on the whims and caprices of any person or individual. This country must be governed in accord with law. If you recall, when government issued the sovereign bond of 2018, government again reported, and I'm quoting, that it was dedicating an amount of 450 million Ghana cedis for CBG to finance the sector bailout. So 450 million of state resources used to finance CBG. We demand, who are the owners of CBG? We need to know, because public money is being invested in CBG. More importantly, we are demanding that the 450 million so spent of the bond issuance money, is it equity or a loan? I do not have the answers, and I'm demanding access too.
Minister of Finance, Wabaham Pepe Ray, Abechrim, let's Kadudwa, Abayan Elisu, Oka banking sector, about 12 billion cedis. I treat every bank customer, microfinance savings and loans companies. Sika Abayan Edema, about 5.1 billion cedis. I treat almost 92% of the customers in full. I can pay 8%. I will be sure Odihum Juma. And now we are Minister of Finance by Parliament, Ebe Kasafa, a media review, and also 3.1 billion cedis. And we are to us, or the asset management companies, and now a Security and Exchange Commission, validation process. Now, a Sikano, a Yadiama official liquidator, and I say receiver, on to me, and young way Duma. Now, at least 3.1 now by approval. A Sikai do customers of the asset management companies. And to be a new abide this year.
Yet work as Bono eso. Can you see Casam Swab for can you end this Sabaya Bresso or a set take by the Sembia Tuja? Naniswa Becassaye, I will need FM Jumedie, me mindy ya Adaka from Pon at Tijamono or Casawa so. Nasamba quadi to Johnny say, Abaya and another Danko Kufa Danwe, a Pebesian Bodo, was this a Washa Bessian Baby Baba, we say Abonua, while Bombers say Ghana my Akaya Diano, qua and a Ecosro.
I've not been able to redeem any more bonds. What we have done is that we have just thrown the bonds out 15 years, 25 years, 40 years. And today, that is the reason why, one, you can see, your viewers may not see, but you can see from this graph that during the Mahama administration, the rate at which we were borrowing was going down. And that's the only way you reduce the debt. From 2017, you can see it has changed. It started increasing again, right from 2017. Right? Is this the work, of a West government? It cannot be the work of a West government, which has been reducing the debt with one oil field compared with 3, which was going to the sinking fund. And yet our rate of borrowing has started going up, again. Right? Our rate of borrowing has started going up, again. And this is what I'm saying. You can see that the debt has been increasing. This is the total debt that has been increasing. And you can see that the rate at which we were borrowing was going down, and then it started going up again. Even without bailout and energy costs, it was going down, and it has started going up again from 2018. Right? So this past achievement of slowing down the debt versus increasing the debt, which one is worse performance?
So
right?
you would,
by the way,
and you believe you are on top.
By the way, this is not NDC report.
It is
annual 2019 annual debt management report signed by Honorable Kenneth Fureta.
Yeah.
So
you are dwelling on the same report that he
the
puts
fundamentals
out.
Cannot be hidden. It's there. It's showing that this is showing that the fundamentals are worsening, and that's why we are being warned by EIU and others that our debt could reach 83, percent of GDP.
Yet was needed any Eddie Ache and Monsieur Emo. And more fun and Damukocho, a year so her Kuyaciano, or more Equoya and Yamoho and Seminole. It's now so MIGS in 24A and his half 40 and I say they're such a more than the power and a family mom. And no more and a crater if you're company, I catch Eddie Bayer, now which the moon say, I such an idea and Massa a young Cordana Eddie, I know a shipa, see you Mudina Dianity, a penny for and Sanchimu, or Bo Union format to Puku Prempedins, and one share now only GS for entrance at the Bay. Ombeshe sa asuche no ebiom ne krata efi AGS 24 honum e dia ba wo chiremu se enkoda be edu emiensa wodi asotwe ema wo mo se ni yi wo mo edi ni sese de wo chiremu be se nyakwan aba betro wo mo so hwenu ebiom ne mom no asotwe ne da ho no de egusu a eye adwuma oto aso edi tu dwabio a wo chiremu ese sukumpanifo no enhwe se obema enkoda na ba betro enso hwe ne mom no wo mo eba wo se owofo baako anase obi edi nkwada na chi aba bebo se de be ya wo mo twoso hwe ni wie se yakima na wo mo ekọ wo ma sa to aso edi atodwa eche se wo abra suku nkwada na bi bufu ye no wo mo sese japade bebre e wo suku ho eno so eho eka ni nyina ekoda no so no wo mo ebehwe ene mo awofo no matua sa eka ni nyina eno achi no wo sa edi tudwa eche se de ekọ so no etia emra hapa niti wo bo akire na wo de ama bambo adwumaku no se de be ya wo mo ebetimi ayehwe sa ensem no enso so afi so achechefo bia ba beto edwa so mo so exams rules no wo mo abuso no saafo ni nyina so no guso a won hwehwemu e de afa sa eye ensem no hunte sei de ye bo no tofa de ya na sankoda ni nyina no asotwa mpanifo ye se wo de ema wo mo gum kakra wo ma betro enso hwe ne mo mu wi an be se free school hodom akọ professor Kwasi Opoku Amankwa GS pen na sashe krata we asem
yeto akasiebo no so a omaya so ye hwe nkrase amemoni empumtuo so wo mo abodwa de nafua mienu ayentete ne ncheche de ama assembly manfo nyina wo ye santete de cheche won sane be ya assembly member fo be hu adwuma so na da won so ene won fa mu de obeya de aboa ama omanchechire adwumade ne omanpumtuo adwumade no atimi akoso wano
Onumanyamfo Agyei Alima Mahama Yoswafo na hwe nkuro ketua ne kwase mpuntie so na enu dwumadi omudi ede ama assembly members no kasa wase na wo kire mu se eba mpuntie ne ma hodo na assembly members no eya ade pa esan se wo mo na bua kirekire aban dwumadi awodo ne mu ede kire omanfo no mu nyante ase entinya de se aban be yomu mu da omo ye dwumadi ede amomu na abo mu nyante ase omu dwumadi awodo ne mu.
Outline some of the duties of assembly members to include maintaining close contact with your electoral areas, consulting your people on issues to be discussed at the assembly, collating their views and opinions for presentation at the assembly. Every year we do this national plans, action plans. You are supposed to collate the views of your people and input into the annual action plans of your various assemblies. And in carrying out your duties, the law also endures you to have due regard to the national interests and the interests of your people. And as assembly members, you are expected to also explain government policies and programs for a better understanding of your people. For example, planting for food and agriculture, free SHS that have been ongoing. So you are also linked to the national. What is happening at the national is translated locally. So we formulate national and we act local. You are essentially like a board of the district assemblies. You are to ensure that everything goes on well in the district assembly.
Na administrator Edema District Assembly Common Fund, Mame Arena Toshi Ado, and so Edina Lutumu.
By the end of this year, since Minister is taking what she's proposing to Cabinet, I believe that you would hear something substantial that will make you very happy, at least something to help you in each electoral area to do your work. And I, as administrator, will be very happy to put that in the next formula. On this note, I wish you well, I hope you keep safe, and God bless you.
Chief of Penny di ma Amayeko NDC Ayura Johnson esidun ketiana wode atudwa echim se asante mantemu party for no wonye no honya adwuma pa na ochiremu a wo enko form ni grassroots for no enkam se de be ya campaign no obetimi ai niye na edi nkunimdie beba e wa fimpi no ene aduo no.
When for Johnson, I see Dunketia, do not friend General Mosquito, or ye General Secretary Dema Endis Amanyoko, no Kasa, Ewo Kumasi, Ewa Santemantema, Emra or Moya Mania Mamre, Nafi, or more Adaidi, or more regional campaign team, or more betime Adwoa party, no, not 2020 general elections, no, atime Agyei at the Ama party, no, and I watch them say, a year impending for more a power munina, or Monko grassroots, and as Monko from pa, no money party, a chita for no more from par, and Kambum, said a baya campaign, or more ebetime aye. Na eniama etime Agyei ediama NDC amanyoko
afi no ya no say NDC campaign no assign say campaign ho adwuma no eno ne party management nso eto da bia difference kakra wom enimu a nkeno ane say announce say regional executive fufuo nyina mo na mo ye regional campaign team enti nipa yabo mudin say wo munni animu wo mo regional campaign team by besan at sub committees of this campaign team talents the whole raw bebre wo ho a ye behia wo mo nso wo sub committees no so ntimo hwe obi a special talent ya ba bia wo de no ehya ebeyi no na mo de wo mo ahye ho enti enunum nyina no kire say here very very active campaign team na mwashe constituency for no so ama omo so akọ inaugurate branch campaign teams in actual fact election no ye no branch level enunti obi a wanti ni din wo 24 no mu no enkire se ye nyama wajuma ebeba some of these committees no so
eno eche no youth in some trefo ene onimonyamfo John Alexander Akon emre bi etwam na ono na ye asantemantema soafo eso etwetwe enkomo ema ono so echire mu sei
wo mo eto abama wo mo no chairman de nkofo no emra mo to aba so mo ka kire party ni say adikrontra obeje sa dibia no ene say opeso ye adwuma na party no tumi etra power mu ana onya tumi ne na offer into the Oshe Bona ya to Abamano, all the Jumedie no, a Shensa, a chairman no, and Oda campaign committee no, ano. So Kano, on the throughout to be the my friend co-opted members, or more bomb wire inside Jumano. No cancer from there, the same type of arrangement in the Bekoso, our constituency level and at the branch level. Because that grass was to me Nejuma. But yes, will be to come as no Yejuma, constituency force one more day, and a branch of also one more day. By any nice coordination. Into regional forebears our coordination na ya yejuma na bom with the down people.
Krachi Penny and say General Secretary ya oda NPP amanyoko na no owura John Boadu e de nsem bi ato dwa na de waka nyina ne say na anu ade ya abato di ntwiradwumadi ya ko so Ghana baby ya ode aba na wieye no NPP amanyoko na namusifo na say agentifo a na omo miamia ya trodi no omo ni da ho papa omo bi omo ni fi omo ni yiye bi se bi sansem o se anamso nti eboa mesotie se bum ni padodo anka fi bi anka omo kyerɛ mu din e wo nkronkro ni nkrasa de border so no afi eba fompa
for take here say be new registration there aboa ye papa ye registration so ye hu ye so say eye no kre say eye registration nkofo mo nya Ghana for e try some be register uko keta circuit court ya chimbrantie bi ebi ye Nigeria for ebi ye Togo for o ma register ma ya chi omo nipa baako enwotwe ena na saying ko ade nipa 66 omo ye Cote d'Ivoire for ebo modern femu na ansa no mbe femu no mo kaya ase dun ketia edi gofo bi ode omo gu truck mu se chinchina ye mo register wo banda omo register wie ya nyame a onpe bone omo kono mo tai ne pae ye ma immigration for him te ko hwe ya sankofo eye Cote d'Ivoire for obi e friend Kwame obi wo ha friend Kwabena omuni asedun ketia edi omani so omo nko register na nyankopon a on ti se NDC ni omo tai ekopaye ene se ye ko hwe ya sankofo no enye nkofo omo ye Ghana for nipa close to 66 almost try say omo ebe register omo ndi a ya chi omo who say NDC ni challenge obi onye Ghana ni da. In fact omo bua omo so omo be register over border constituencies now. Constituencies are ben yene Togo, yene Cote d'Ivoire, yene Burkina Faso no. Usha omo number na ewo ho 2019 ene de ya ya eso ati him. Baby we have 20%, baby we have 18%, baby we have 17%. Now shall list now. Almost all of them are a stronghold of the NDC. We shall Joabo so Bia East, Swaman. And Swaman put the any our win. The difference between MPP candidates, parliamentary, now 47 and a branch candidate parliament CCI. Your registration we swatted by 10,747. Mijina we so the MPP agents are security agencies, media for mudi etire muna mabua ena yanye ECOWAS register yetumi aye Ghana register.
Yet was near any Agyei Americo NDC as so emo. Now, what would you media watching this corruption tracker series? No, Massa Ayebio, we are saying what the Atuja HM say. Bossgate corruption, no, and who be here say, and Menumiano, a bamba abontain. Next, Kabia, Sefa Tabia so Agyei, Ede Emma Omino, Utimije Edeboa.
Omampenya kufuado ne na ban eton Ghana Japadie 5 million liters of contaminated fuel. Edema unlicensed businesses be. Moving Pina Energy ni Zup Oil or Moody Tietia Ghana, a public procurement law so, a MPA law so, not be seen there, a Husika Crano, or Muntuyan to a mine futu, Senebea Ibenya Sika, at the Aye in Puntunuma, Namagana Fuina, Enyaso, Emphaso. Yet the air position, ya said the said, dear Uncle ye, dear how mine, dear dear Mania. One or obo a bino chrono, ye won't want dance here. Brano, yeni mubishia, near the abattoir bonting, then wabwam yetu, Sakata Shene for Yanina, assay. Inti, even though saying himself Catashene Proya, a cosonoman Pino Kufuado, and sat the tea, the night, the baby Ashimubino. Yet the bar bonting said, Yeboah, whether for the first time, at least obey two Bossgate corruption scandal, no one ammonia. They said the Munin and Munim be seen unto one ammonia. Nti omo ton sa fa wono abroman follow public procurement law omo follow MPA act no mo ton dem unlicensed businesses na be si na omo fa ho sika di na president Kufuado yi ni ato nchen no omo fa omo ho adi be si na sika no so a embeka yensa but eno nkyere se as a political party no ye de si enu so se ye be sa corruption tracker dwumadi we e de apakata hye ne proye hontoma na tinya boa ma oman no sika bibiba a ye hwere turu katahye ne proya anka ibetum bia ye mpuntunwuma no yetimi apa no kumasibre no eno nkyere se ye beja because asodie na ye wo no ye wo ma onyankopon a ohata sori ene Ghana fo it is a present Akufuado ntie ye kra ye bekoso aka de nim se Ghana fo dodo na etie na come 7 December 2020 no omo beto abapa ebe boa masa akata hye ne proye bebrebe nyina ye hunu adaban we no eto etwa
we abusuafo mu gusu amo hwe kase bo wo UTV so modaroma baby ayedu ye homeso ni ato nkra tawu enche ye besia beto waso